Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm your host Damhats47 and we are continuing on in the GARM facility for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now so far it's gone well,
Are
but
they going
that
to
can
call our names on the PA when the transports are ready? Sure.
Okay, what the heck? Did I just...
Roland Gala, report to the shooting range immediately.
Here's something. No, probably just a left. Need to take a neuropathy dose on the plane before we get to our target.
I was on the team that escorted our friends upstairs. They still think we're
Perimeter detail reports west side all clear.
So I need to get it there.
I can't wait to get out of here and kick the plane into motion. Yes? What?
So there's a guy there. God, I wish I had a suppressor on the sniper rifle. So this is what crafting parts are used for. Great, if only I'd known that before. The other thing I want to know is there a quick save?
Perimeter detail reports east side all clear.
God.
Things are so much better than expected by Alex.
Still need to head up.
Perimeter detail report.
Looks like that's the left.
It makes sense. You're going to test firearms and people. You should also test your foot.
Do me a favor. If I ever get exposed to that shit, just put a bullet in me, alright?
Perimeter detail reports north side all clear.
The heck have I just stumbled into?
Before I learned on ship, I did a crushing grenades aside for the mission.
No snow where we're going. That will be nice.
Cargo 2 is loaded and awaiting secure.
Chicane, come in. God damn it, Chicane, where are you?
Jensen, you're alive. Shit. I've been trying to get a hold of you for hours, getting nothing but dead air. Listen, I found a place to set down. I'm coming in after you.
Don't bother, I'm coming to you. Alex, I don't need that ride. I found my pilot.
That's a relief. Let me know when you're back in Prague.
Copy that.
Yeah, there probably are hidden Praxis kits hidden around, but yeah, not really feeling like to go through that with you guys. access code. Oh, hello.
Ready to get the hell out of here.
Eerie, isn't it? What the hell happened? Where's everyone? Martial law. Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. The entire city's on lockdown. None but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers. Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Told him to meet me at the office? He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there. Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
I still wonder what would happen if I broke into the
Alex,
bank.
it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the Limb Clinic, where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Cutscene.
Don't know why he didn't listen. Let's see what we have. Fuck! Then why did he run?
What's the holdup? So?
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him in the truck.
Fuck, I'm glad you're okay, man. But you can't go off the grid like that again. Not with me.
It was an emergency. Maybe this will make up for it.
Is this the orchid?
What's left of it? Marchenko admitted killing Rucker with it right before he dosed me, so be careful.
Puta madre.
Think you can get it analyzed?
Yeah, we got a couple of scientists on the collective's mailing list.
Good.
Okay, so
Something big is coming, Alex.
either way,
Art's being
I would have
framed
ended
for a
up
terrorist
okay.
attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass, and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
All Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots, and in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
We'll see.
Okay, now that that's... Jeez. We're gonna have to get back to, the office. God. Okay, so that's at least put my mind at ease somewhat. Okay, so this is the basement. There's not really anything where I can go.
Is someone in need of assistance?
Oh, what? Okay, let's try this again. So where exactly do I need to go? Oh god, that's like 300 meters. Jesus. Where was that point of interest? It's back there. That's the train station. That's nice. Go there. Especially on the save.
Adam, it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my infolink.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vidcall number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
Okay. So I'll have to do that once I'm done with this here.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen.
Delara,
Hello.
what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is
This
happening, so
awesome
I don't want to
detail.
keep you.
Look at the rain on his, like on his shoulders.
You doing okay,
his
Delara?
breastplate.
Thanks, Adam. No one ever thinks to ask me that. I used to work with Lim International before the incident. During the incident, actually. I have some bad memories from that day. Guess tonight kind of brought them up again.
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day. For everyone.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
God.
Believe me, Delara, I know how you feel. You know what I think? I think we're stronger than that day. I think the scars we carry are like armor now.
Like armor? I like that. Guess I just got a little spooked, you know?
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
Yeah, you just saw a civilian.
You don't need
get
to
shot
worry
by
about
the
me, Adam.
police.
I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my
God,
office
if I was
until the
playing this
storm
last
passes.
year, oh God.
Besides,
Yeah.
I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do.
Those deadly explosive devices.
Could be the start of a family war.
I hate Parkers.
Shit. That's not right.
That is just an excuse for a lot of these guys.
Appears to be a religious
You understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. McCready dug into Garm. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union, until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Bell Tower Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is? Chicane debriefed me while you were flying back. Leon sent in a strike team. Got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Tsar Dibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the red light district alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
Yeah, but
All right, fine.
Have to
I won't stop
do
you.
all that.
Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
Alright.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here.
question is the Red District that I need to go to near Jensen's place? Or is it somewhere
Hotel,
else?
it's Adam Jensen.
Mr. Jensen, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
You owe me a favor. I'm collecting.
Of course. You have been a very valuable associate, and I will be happy to reciprocate. But, not over the infolink.
Where? The casino?
The casino is closed tonight because of this ridiculous curfew. You will find me in the Valley Theater on Zagivatlem Street. My men will be told to expect you.
Okay, so I can't actually use the door. So the main quest is in there. Need to go to the nearest train station. What district? Okay, so both of those. Okay.
Kapitanie, jasnie, mamy prawo chować od tego.
Really don't like this entire place being under lockdown. Save. Of course I'm gonna have to walk. It's just gonna check his arm over and over and over again. But I do love the detailing in this game. Because I did make the comment before about the like the water droplets on his shoulders and breastplate. But yeah, like just walking through this tunnel, even though it's the same clip over and over again because it's loading screen. It's just the lighting, the reflections, everything. It's so good. sounded like Arnie. Okay. And let's save.
Should have done this long ago.
We got the leader behind the whole thing. She's in custody. Father won't keep his mouth shut. What about the rest of the young rebels? They've been rounded up. Can't really keep them in custody long. Probably send them off to Gold City. That's where they belong.
Симовица sempre tempo.
I got the visual on it.
Backup needed. By location.
Save now. Probably could have just done the Icarus landing. Oh well. We're here. Damn and blast. Whoops.
Access granted.
Did I just do all that for nothing? I do believe I did.
Tall, dark.
Okay, now that I'm actually in the right spot.
Augmented. Over here. Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
Yes, I can very well see that.
So are you running a
considering they
resistance cell here or a campaign
executed
route?
a
Why not
civilian.
both?
They didn't.
Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
Let's continue.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Yeah, good point.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the Ineda Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents. A lot of new identities.
Okay,
Too many
right,
people.
so
We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trash depot
looks like
tonight?
I would need yeah, get back on the train. First, I need to go back to my apartment. Yes, save now.
We'll just wait it out.
Okay, good.
Oh God, I hope they don't catch us. They do.
My heart is pounding.
Biocell, painkillers, right over there.
It's just tough. Newspaper.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure VidCall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new AUGs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these AUGs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orlov?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orlov is McFadden, and McFadden is Orlov. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orlov designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Are you suggesting all my AUGs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you all the AUGs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my AUGs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years, really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
What are you trying to tell me, Seraph?
I'm sorry, Adam. There's not much more I can say. There's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. All I know is the deeper I dig, the more questions I have. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it all means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
Yeah, be careful is the understatement of the century, Jesus. save it here. Because you never know if it's gonna crash.
Freaks are coming out of there. Now what?
Check it out.
Let's go. I reckon the reason why the loading time in this game is so long is because the game's still on the hard drive. In theory, like if I replace the hard drive with a solid state disk, it would improve it. But at the same time, solid state disks are very expensive, and I don't want to go down that bridge. That's sweet. Let's go.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Sweet.
The journalists aren't the revolution, man. We're just augmenting the message. And the message, it's still out there. It's on
Our
the
old
streets.
military
It's over the
industrial
airwaves.
friends.
It's spreading online. Maybe it's even gotten through those faceless snowbuckets, huh? Maybe you're thinking you're fighting for your own team. Well, that's a good start, man. First, you have to see that
Okay, so
things
we
are
need to
being
head
built
over
like
there.
groups of big rockets. Then you can stop that. And you know what would be another good start? Putting us wholesale back.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cops, you still up there?
Don't open these up. So did.
You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a Freedom of Information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sam's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere, wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
You told me you were a liability to Sam's dad. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, a little K shouldn't have sent you. Sammy's dad has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Sam's dad is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
Yeah,
There's a way to prod for you both. The Samizdat Resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
Yeah, because at the same... While not putting them directly in the line of fire is probably a good idea,
It's
by
time to
just
go.
clearing everyone out. I don't really want to just be like... just laying waste to everyone.
You got that piece down yet?
Just quickly before I actually do move on.
exhilarating.
Yes, exit plans, man, exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
Of course they pulled
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kasdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
Alright guys, now that we've done that, I believe I shall end the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.